says about you. Freddy. You just got into FNAF and you don't know any other characters. Bonnie. You're a boy, but people think you're a girl, or you're a girl, but people think you're a boy. Chica. You don't eat anything besides pizza. Foxy. You were born edgy. Toy Freddy. You have a lot of toys, and you're basic. Toy Body. You like staring into strangers' faces. Toy Chica. You're 8 and you have a crush on her. Mangle. You're a very unorganized person. Balloon Boy. You always ask your uncle if you can play on his phone. JJ. Your favorite letter is the letter J. Withered Freddy. You think you're a good singer, but everyone says otherwise. Withered Chica. You don't eat anything besides microwave pizza. Withered Bonnie. You have undiagnosed schizophrenia. Withered Foxy. You randomly say "yar" every 5 seconds. The Puppet. You make puppets out of socks because you can't afford actual plushies. Golden Freddy. You wear gold accessories, but they're actually plastic. Springtrap. You like blasting trap remixes of kid songs. There's also a 50% chance you have a crush on him, you filthy weirdo. Phantom Freddy. You smoke. Phantom Balloon Boy. You vape. Phantom Chica. You eat watermelon. Phantom Puppet. You're homeless, or you look homeless. Phantom Foxy. You want to become a pirate ghost when you die. Phantom Mangle. You wish you were just as green, and I'm talking money, not saving the environment. Nightmare Freddy. You have lots of kids, or siblings. Nightmare Bonnie. Your favorite board game is Killer Bunnies. You're also socially awkward for no reason. Nightmare Fredbear. You think you're more fabulous than your friends. Nightmare. You read creepypastas at 3 a.m. Nightmare Foxy. You like to hide in closets, even when you're not playing hide and seek. Nightmare Chica. Whenever you order food, you order the extra large version of it. Your shirt size is also extra large. Jacko Chica. You still don't realize that Halloween is over. Jacko Bonnie. You're the guy who starts trick-or-treating so late that most of the candy is either gone, or the people that were giving it just went to bed. Nightmare Mangle. Your life is a nightmare and a mess. Nightmarian. You're goth, alt, or emo, but get mad whenever someone mixes those up. Nightmare Balloon Boy. You always ask your friends if you can eat the rest of their food. Circus Baby. You're a baby. Ballora. When there's a dance, you just spin around because you don't know any other moves. Funtime Foxy. You think you're a beauty guru. Enard. You're the class clown. Trash in the gang. You're trash. Helpy. You're short. Happy Frog. You think Kermit the Frog is your dad. Mr. Hippo. You talk too much. Pig Patch. You just started learning how to play the banjo. Or you really like bacon. Ned Bear. You'll do anything just to save a few dollars. Orville Elephant. You practice magic tricks, but you always mess them up. Rockstar Freddy. You tried to eat 5 coins so you could be like Freddy, but you just ended up in the hospital for a week. Rockstar Bonnie. You think you don't stand out. That's because you don't. Rockstar Chica. You have lots of fiestas. Rockstar Foxy. You think you'd make a good pirate. Music Man. You're afraid of spiders, but you think Music Man is cute for some reason. El Chip. You're a big fan of burritos and tacos. Funtime Chica. You take selfies 24/7. Molten Freddy. You don't have air conditioning. Scrap Baby. You're a teen who's trying to be innocent again and is failing miserably. Scrap Trap. You look like a mix of Scrap Trap and Beavis and Butthead. Lefty. You thought you could make money by gaming, and boy were you wrong, now you're broke. You're also left-handed and leftist. Phone guy. You like calling people, but when someone tries to FaceTime you, you instantly hang up. Hand unit. You like robots with a sense of humor, which is oddly specific, but it's true. Purple guy. It could be that you just really like the color purple, but you're probably just a psychopath inside. Dee Dee. You're annoying. Shadow Freddy and Shadow Bonnie. You don't want to be seen in public. Plush Trap. You make plush videos with overpriced stuffed animals that no one will ever watch. Fun Time Freddy. You pretend that your favorite toy is alive, and you have a strange obsession with its voice lines. Bonnet or Bonnet. You just like how it's a puppet without a hand. Makes you giggle. Mini Rena. You want to do ballet, or you're just weird as hell. Lolbit. You type LOL every 5 seconds when texting. Bitty Bab. You're the little kid who thinks they're the boss. Yendo. You always forget to put your clothes on. Glitch Trap. You're the person who likes to troll people in multiplayer VR games. Glamrock Freddy. You were sus of him at first, but now you love him with all your heart. Also, you need a dad in your life. Glamrock Chica. You're an 8-year-old who has a crush on her, or you're a diva main in Overwatch. Or maybe you just really like tacky clothes. Roxy. Most people already assumed you were a furry, but now it's set in stone. You're also ridiculously insecure. Monty. You grew up on Barney, and you live in Florida. Gregory. You're a Glamrock Freddy. Or a dumb little kid who vaguely looks like Gregory. Sun. Even though he's creepy, you find him super cute. There's also a chance you have ADHD. Moon. You have a good relationship with your sleep paralysis demon. Burn Trap. You love horror, gore, and much more. You're also a lore person, and you talk people's ears off about it. DJ Music Man. You listen to music 24/7, and you don't have a phobia of spiders, which is actually quite surprising. Wind Up Music Man. When it comes to wind-up toys, you always wind it so hard that it almost breaks. Benny. You're like the Bonnie fans, but you're cool. Vanessa. You want her to find you. The Blob. You can't pick one FNAF character to be your favorite, so you pick all of them. Man, there has to be a better way than this. I mean, look at this thing. Cleanbot. You never ever curse. Mapbot. You'd let Mapbot live in your home and be your friend. You also get lost on a regular basis. Security Bot. You're really boring. Endoskeleton. Your personality is having no personality. Glamrock Bonnie. You really have the urge to be different and special and underground. You're also annoying. Any shattered animatronic. You're messed up. Any ruined animatronic. You're really messed up. Eclipse. You love both sun and moon and couldn't decide between the two. Mimic. The Mimic is what your brain would look like if it was personified. The Entity. You've probably got a crush on it, or you think you're Donnie Darko. Cassie. You're Roxy.